Sing to me, Argentina, or whatever it is. Cry for me, Argentina. I don't know, whatever.
Cry, sing.
I'm really enjoying this.
Evita, Evada.
Okay.
Is Austria still the Holy Roman Emperor?
Yes. Oh wait, no.
No, Holland,
Holland
is.
is.
You could play Holland. Holland was played by someone briefly, right?
Was
Maybe
it?
not. No, it wasn't. Was it?
We did one game with Darug where he was Holland. I don't know if it was this one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Maybe this was this one where we got him independence. No, he got independence and then he left early. That's what it was. So Holland is doing okay.
So that was Darug.
I'm just checking
Yeah,
who
what
their
they're-
vassals are. Oh, okay, so Holland is allied to France, so he could actually have used France to help him meet like bits of the HRV.
So if I play Austria, I'm fucked, is what you're saying.
No, because you got PUs on Bohemia and Hungary. What idea? Do you have Diplo ideas?
Oh, I see that. I'm doing pretty well actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Fuck it. I'll play Austria and I'll try
just gotta-
to stop France.
You just
okay?
gotta be the next emperor. You'll be fine.
You know, me and Manchester, we're gonna work together, aren't we, Manchester?
That's good. I hope that happens
I'll
because
take
France
that,
is
France
awful.
with you.
Hey Sid,
Hey, babe.
who's your favorite World War II general?
In what way? Like personally, or?
Yeah.
Probably. What's his face? Slim. I think he was a. Other than him being a paedophile, but you know, other than that, he's alright. But if you know, you're gonna.
If you take away all, you know, the raping of the children, not so bad. So, this.
Somehow the AI didn't use its, ability to see through the fog of war to move away before I got here. Very pleased with this outcome. Oh, that's fun. Lithuania can freely walk through my borders because... What the fuck has happened? Bukhara? Why did Uzbek become Bukhara? Maybe they have a decision?
Did you pause? Pause? Can anyone hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
Okay. I guess I was just lagging behind.
You're on the 12th? Nope. Oh yeah, here you go.
So I have 16 low.
That sounds fun.
No idea why
How long
Austria
does
has.
bankruptcy last?
I wouldn't go bankrupt.
No.
The answer to how long does bankruptcy last is I wouldn't go bankrupt. 100% accurate too, right? Like, I'm not crazy.
I mean, you go bankrupt if you have like crippling debt and no one's going to attack you for. I think bankruptcy lasts 8 years.
You need an alliance to go bankrupt because someone has to protect you.
Someone has to give you cover while you.
Yep.
I really need to get these fucking. Oh man. I should have been more aggressive in taking back Orthodox territories. I'm gonna have to reconvert all these fuckers. Really? Great Warrior? Howard, you'd go back into this again with me? Once more into the breach? I just fucking, like, ruined you. How big is your army, Great Horde? Your Great Horde is 2,000 men. Your Great Horde is not so great.
So, I'm not eligible to be the, oh, well, what?
Are you a girl?
God damn it. I spoke too soon. I was like, I'm not eligible to be the Holy Roman Emperor because, oh, I'm no longer excommunicated. That's good because I have an Archduchess, but then she died. So now I have a 14-year-old heir who has to wait. Now I'm being led by the Widowsbacks.
The Widowsbacks
You lost-
are not a bad bunch.
You lost the Habsburgs. Top hat, how did you lose the Habsburgs?
No,
It's a
no,
whole
no. My
dynasty.
heir is a Habsburg.
Oh, that's okay.
Can anyone give me money?
I'll give you some money, Top Hat.
Thank you.
You gotta leave Bosnia alone though.
Deal.
How much money do you want?
To leave Bosnia alone?
Yeah.
1,000 ducats. No, 200 would at least let me pay off a loan.
I would have stuck with 1,000.
Thank you, Byzantium.
That was a very cheap buy for Bosnia.
To be fair, there's
Bosnia's
not really
trash.
much there. Yeah.
Sure. Doesn't mean it wasn't cheap to get. You can't put a price on the moral victory of just arbitrary territory.
Anyone else want to give me money?
I'm pretty poor, to be honest, because I'm Russia.
Yeah, you 2,000 ducats in the whole pool, or?
No, I'm just not giving people money randomly poor. I don't know how you managed to conflate my problems with your problems.
I'm a collectivist. Why aren't you in this for the proletariat, comrade?
Bergs. The famous collectivists.
Well, I reduced my inflation.
That's
Cost
excellent.
me 300 administrative points, but by God, I did it.
I'm proud of you, son. I know you've waited to hear those words from me for a long time.
It's not very nice.
What part isn't very nice? I would have said the same thing to you, Sid. I don't think it means anything bad. I'm just pretending to be the father. Are you saying it's not nice to pretend to be someone's father?
Sid
Yes.
grew up without a father.
Well, that isn't.
Yeah, his dad died, didn't he?
That isn't true. No, my dad was fine. He did die, but I was like 22 years old when he died.
Oh wow, I'm not an elector.
I don't think it's.
Austria doesn't start as an elector, you need to inherit it from Bohemia.
You need to get
Well-
someone away from the Dutch, though. Dutch are really they're popular.
Well, fortunately, I've got three on my side.
No, you just gotta flip one. Not too bad. I believe in you, Top Hat. You can do it. Oh, Russia is such a poor nation. What we lack in money, we have in spirit. That right?
Spirits.
There you
Hey!
Dumch.
go. Oh, William, the Willems are back. It does make me a little proud to see a Dutchman on the imperial throne, I won't lie. My natural tendencies towards nationalism are swelling.
Yeah. Take
Yeah.
a look at the HRE right now.
Hey!
I mean, that was not the fault of the great Dutch emperors. That was the fault of Austrian mismanagement over many, many years.
No. Take a look at the Holy Roman Empire right now, in game.
Yeah. That was the Dutch just came to the throne, not this guy, but the one before. So the point I was making, I was doing the politics thing. I was saying, I can't be held accountable for my predecessor's failures. You see what I'm saying? You see
Yes.
where that was
My
going?
point is that I think I can be the HR. I'm going to be the next HRE.
Oh, you mean look at the votes. I
Yes.
thought you meant look at the geopolitical situation because it was fucked up. That's where I misunderstood you, friend. Now I got you. Now I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Everyone's voting for me.
That's good. I knew you could do it. I hate how all of these silly fuckers just invade me in Siberia every time I have to go to war with them. So annoying. It's like, we know we can't win this war, so we're just gonna fuck with you for a bit. I hope that's cool. Yeah, thanks. Awesome.
Oh, my girl's actually really good. Plus 15 settlers. I was like worried because she had like crappy stats, but it's actually quite nice.
In Manchester.
Hello? Oh.
By the sea.
Can you give me? Oh my God! What happened to?
To what?
So I see France just inherited Castile.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's fucking disgusting.
We knew that day might have come.
Now you feel my feels. Now you see my seas. See, it's so like, because this could have just developed completely differently. Like, I could have gotten the nice PU over Castile event myself, inherited it, super early, be Spain right now, but no, no, no. See, I'm actually making decent money now because the Moroccans aren't stealing all my fucking trade out of Iberia.
Ooh. Sweden tried to revolt, and I guess it didn't really work out for them. Why am I fucking bleeding money again? Corruption?
Bless you.
Bukhara is obnoxious. Thank you. I'm gonna have to get through these silly fucks. All of these, like, 3 fucking development provinces in in like Central Asia.
See, when I went through with my army and I cleared the natives from every island, but I forgot St. Thomas because it's so small, and silly me, I made a colony there, and then every fucking... It just seems like a poor use of resources to kill them now, like go over there with 20,000 units and kill them, but they keep rising up every like 3 years and they kill 200 settlers. It's just a really frustrating situation overall. I'm not happy.
That does sound annoying, to be honest.
I think I'm just gonna have to go over it. Just seems like such overkill, but I think we're gonna have to do it.
Send all your soldiers there to wipe out a couple dickheads. Yeah.
It's like 2 Indians are on the island with like knives. It's just a legion of 20,000 Aragonese arrive.
We got this. Am I worried about a coalition of like shitty steppes natives? Not really, right?
I wouldn't be worried about them. They'll probably go away.
I mean, if I take this piece, I'll get it, but at the same time, it's like, eh. Maybe I just make them a vassal? Or is that a terrible idea? It's almost as bad. Yeah, maybe I make them a vassal. No, I'll just annex them, fuck it. I'll get my little gay coalition of Mozzies. Change that mechanic.
What mechanic?
When you defeat an army, if they have, like, if you annex a country while they have soldiers alive, they just become separatists.
Oh yeah, yeah, I like that. That was neat.
It's pretty cool. Why do these super low development provinces cost so much in both Bad Boy and in, like,
I don't know.
whatever,
That's a good question. The
overextension? It
greatest
seems kind of crazy.
losses do not come to an answer.
Actually, Top Hat. Top Hat.
What?
Do you want 2 provinces in Bosnia?
Sure.
I'm just this is just purely the pretty map doctrine speaking. So
It's an important doctrine.
So basically, if you want to take Donji Kraji, however you pronounce it, and Bosnia, the province, I think that actually would be a really pretty border. I mean, obviously, you probably give it to Hungary or whatever. I'm just going to leave those for you. Okay, yeah, I mean, you'll probably be able to diplo-vassalize Bosnia when I've done that to it. Am I wrong? I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
My truce has ended with France.
Oh.
So, motherfucker! Alright, I need to get these fucking shitty goddamn separatists to calm their tits. Where's Kasimov?
Feeling it's Anatolia.
I have a 10.7 revolt risk in Kasimov, so apparently not. Fucking Russia is such a dumb country.
How's it spelled?
Kasimov.
Yeah, it's 2 provinces east of Moscow.
Why do I have a high revolt risk there?
I don't know, it's fog of war for me.
It's controlled by the clergy.
I can't integrate Hungary.
Have to get bigger.
Makes me sad. Sorry, what?
Have to get larger.
Gotta get swole, son.
And Bohemia won't be able to be integrated until 1573.
Yeah, you'll become an elector when you do that.
Ah, I see. Because the clergy were disloyal to me, it started getting pissy with me. Interesting.
Hmm.
The clergy were inciting shit. Is that not treason? Can I not kill the clergy?
You're welcome to do that.
Well, because they're inciting treason against the crown of Russia.
Yeah, you're very welcome to do that.
Oh, I'm very welcome to do that. Okay, so let's try and get some. Why am I broke again all of a sudden? Oh, corruption is sapping all my money.
Could someone send me 500 ducats?
I'm poor, friend.
Aragon,
No, I'm not rich enough to
you'll
just
buy
give
my
you
support
money.
against France.
No, I'm not rich enough to just give you hundreds of ducats.
Sid?
How much money do you need?
I mean, anything helps, but
What
500 would be great.
what do I get?
My undying love and support of you.
I'll tell you what. I'll buy it for 200. How's that sound?
Okay.
I don't feel loved. I want my money back.
Well, you know, the minute I don't have 1,394 ducats in debt is the moment we'll be able to be pals, Sid.
Has your debt gone up since we last spoke?
No, it was 2,000 last time we
Ah.
spoke. I've paid 700 of it off.
Good work, sir. Good work. You make me proud.
It's like fucking student loans. You try to take it out a little bit. It just keeps getting bigger though.
Alright, let's convert this whole dumb country to Russian. I guess first Orthodox and then Russian, one step at a time, right? Oh, fuck me. 24,000 Bashriki separatists. That'll be fun. I will say this whole feeling of like having to sit and wait for sit and wait for rebels to pop off is a bit of a shitty mechanic. Like, it's not very rewarding from a gameplay design perspective. Like at 90% there should be a button to let you like provoke revolution, you know what I mean? Like light the powder keg. I'm not saying the whole way, I'm like 80% sure, but I'm just thinking like if you're at peace, you know, and you're at 90%, just do it. In the words of Nike, just do it.
Hey, there we go.
I mean, I've already been breaking them down for a while. Denmark's about to get fucked up! Is this where I go in on the side of Denmark? Fight the French. Do God's work.
Oh, I'm on France's side. Have fun. Whoops.
Oh well.
With these rebels, fucking, you know. It's like 0.3 years. 2 years later. Don't worry, still 0.3 years.
It is chance based, which is why it's.
I know, that's why they should have it 90%. Light the powder keg, right? Perfectly reasonable button. I don't think it breaks game mechanics at all. I just love the challenge of dealing with these dumb fucks. How much is this guy? one-time cost is half the price. Oh no. Okay, that's actually kind of worth it. A +3 military, 5 discipline guy for 7 ducats a month. That's kind of worth it. Sid,
What?
why are you venturing into keeps in Crimea?
Well, they're in my culture group to start with. And I also got a mission to take them.
Okay, now you can give them back then. We've seen how it works when other people own Crimea. Russia will take it eventually.
It's no biggie.
The deal is south of the Caucasus. That does not include the Crimea.
They're in my culture group.
I don't really care.
Alright, I'll give them back eventually. Well, I say give them back, but you know what I mean.
Yes, you return them for nothing. I know, I like that definition. It's a good one. You're violating our borders. I have expanded slow in that region with an understanding that we had a gentleman's agreement. Such a violation does not get rewarded with cash.
Wasn't asking for cash.
What were you asking for?
I was just asking to keep my brothers, my cultural brothers.
No. Gothic is not your cultural brother.
Yes, they are. They're in the Byzantine culture group.
If anything, Gothic is Austria's cultural brother.
Well, the Pontics are in my culture group.
I know, it's nice.
But Sid dyes his hair black and wears leather jacket.
Hey,
Either way, I will be getting those provinces back.
Sounds like you're threatening him.
For now. I'm not threatening him, I'm just informing him that he will be returning those towards me because we have a agreement.
Threatening
And
my
our-
nephew, I'm educating him.
Exactly. Our agreement is the Caucasus Mountains is the border. That is clearly over the Caucasus Mountains barrier. So, and it is a key trade node in one of my trade zones.
Takes so long to conquer Mexico, doesn't it? It's like
so where do you collect trade back?
Novgorod.
Okay, so that's 2 trade zones away, whereas Crimea goes directly into Constantinople.
Oh, so now you're claiming everything north of the Caucasus, is my understanding.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying it's not your trade zone.
Sid, I
Yeah?
want you to know something.
What's up, babe?
I back you 110%. Let's go beat up Mac.
Please don't.
Wait, you don't want my help, Sid?
I think I'm gonna get beat up more if I accept your help, is all.
That's true.
Because we had an understanding for Caucasus and Moldova. That was an acceptable understanding to me. This is a violation of that understanding.
I mean, it's not. Super.
I could start fucking with Persia too, right? So we could decide how important this is to you. Is the Caucasus worth me starting to fuck with Persia? Because I could go down, I could rush to Gazmuka, I could go into Persia, I could start fucking with that whole end of your trade node. I don't want to. We had a good agreement that I liked. But I'm not gonna sit by and let you just be like, oh, but my culture group. Like, we got a deal. So you stand by the deal or you walk away from the fucking deal. You tell me. I'm happy to do either way.
I do need another province to give to the burghers. That's the problem.
You can hold it for now. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
I'm not there. But as soon as my border touches your border, you give it to me for free. That's the deal I'm willing to make with you. That's acceptable to me. All right? If you want to be the tenant of it, that's okay. But that's the deal. Are you
I'm thinking. Thinking.
So I got some good news and bad news.
I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, like when you do reach it, yeah. I mean, like I'm not gonna start eating bits of Lithuania or Circassian, you know.
Yeah, and that's fine.
I just
When
mean,
my
I'm
borders
just
reach it,
I'm just gonna sit here and yeah.
and when my borders reach it, you return it to me. And in exchange, I will not immediately go rushing for Persia to try and heat up that trade. That seems fair.
It does seem fair, yes.
And you get the rents from it for the time being. Also fair. Okay. We're in agreement then. I'm annoyed that Livonia managed to dragoon me into fighting one of their wars for them, for which I will get nothing. I'm also pretty sure, Sid, you stopped. You looked at the army tab. You looked at the force limits. You thought for a few, and then you're like, okay.
No, I was just kind of turning my head, trying to mentally draw a border between Abkhazia and Bessarabia, and try to mentally justify it. Because I mean, if you drew a straight line from the top of Abkhazia to Bessarabia, I mean, it would kind of fall.
If you drew it from after it turned, it would cut you off at like Constantinople, right? The problem is,
Sorry, what?
so like if you look at how it kind of turns in, it would cut you off in like Eastern Anatolia if you were to do a straight line from where the border actually ends, right?
Would
So
it?
yeah, I mean, it's just, I'm not
No,
saying.
I mean, I'm just mentally drawing a line between Bessarabia and Abkhazia, is what I'm saying.
Bessarabia and Abkhazia? I'm looking at Abkhazia. Where's Bessarabia?
Where the
there,
Danube
sorry, I was
enters
thinking
in.
like Anatolia. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, like, you could maybe make an argument that, like, half of Theodoro is in it, but I don't think that's a compelling enough argument for me.
Hey, Sid,
Yeah, babe.
can I have another 200 ducats?
I feel like you're becoming dependent on me.
I feel like
This is
you
why I
have,
didn't give him money.
I feel like you're paying child support.
What about 100 ducats, and then we'd make it an even 500? That'd be great, wouldn't it be, Sid? Come on, only 100 ducats, Sid. It's a steal. Sid. Fine.
This Slavonian order thing is not making. They're gonna big chunk of Lithuania here, and that's not really what I'm looking for. I'm gonna have to fuck up at some point. Crimean River.
Actually, I'm looking at the military tab now, and I do actually have a bigger army than you, Max.
You
Like,
do right now, but if you
but
have
you do have a bigger force limit.
bigger force limit, also bigger manpower pool. So if we go start doing the whole like debt
No,
thing,
no, I just mean it. I don't think it's necessarily like a one-sided.
alright. I guess I'll scale up my army now. Ho! Ho!
It was either you or France.
The immediate embargo seemed unnecessary, but alright.
It's just for power projection.
I should probably start embargoing all my rivals.
If you insult them as well, it
Where's the issue embargo button again?
and
I have a
economic
truce.
actions.
That's why I was grayed out, 'cause I have a truce. Ah. Oh yay! Orthodox zealots rose up in eastern Russia. That means I get to raise my thing and walk across the country. Oh shit, you're not my rival, so I need to stop embargoing you.
Good for Ethiopia. They're in a golden era. That's great for them.
It is good for them. Well done. I'm proud of you, Ethiopia. You should see Goss's Ethiopia in the other campaign. It's running around all over fucking, yeah.
Reached India.
No. It's got
That
that
game.
big booty. Ugh, Livonian Order's land grabbing of more of Lithuania is not what I want. Fuck.
Machiavelli,
Yes.
where would you describe yourself on the political spectrum?
Economically, pretty far left.
Okay, cool.
So, socially, fairly far left, I guess. Yeah. Pretty leftist.
What do you think about that, Sid? See, I'm not the only communist here.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
but
call
Max,
myself a communist.
Max like me, he's like weird. Like he's a liberal, but he really weirdly likes Nazi stuff. In like some weird way. Like it's true though.
You're not that wrong. I'm not saying you're right. I'm just saying you're not that. Oh, for fuck's sake. 21k. I'm tired of all of these fucking rebels. They cost me money. I ain't got time for this shit. I ain't got the time or the money to care. No, go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Don't let the army die, you silly fuck. Why did the game go like the game speed sped up for like 6 days while I wasn't looking, and then slowed the fuck down for the next 10 while I was? Playing in Russia with lag is tough. It's tough. It's very tough.
Manchester.
Mm-hmm.
Break your alliance with Mantua.
Attacking it?
I plan to, yes.
Okay. The flag of Aragonese, Mexico, really reminds me of South Vietnam for some reason.
I like how printing press has already spread to Moscow, but the colonialism hasn't. Oh, this is okay. Being Russia is hard. When you get big, massive land armies, the money situation is almost never great. And the tech situation. It's like, oh, I'd like to embrace this institution. Cool, that'll be 70 million
You're
ducks.
like complaining now, but then when we reach the end game, you're gonna be stronger than anyone else.
That's true. That doesn't mean I can't complain now, though, right?
You are a complainer.
Do you love it?
Colonize Honduras. Of course, it's a shitty jungle tile.
That's what God wanted for you.
Vital national importance.
Somehow I didn't register that at first, but it was pretty funny. Maybe I just take the defeat Lithuania mission. Actually, not yet. When I have war. goal. I do.
Oh, England invented some nice hats. They're nice for them. Hey, top out, you need to work on the HRE again. Holland's beating you.
Yeah, I'm never gonna get it.
Oh.
Why?
Oh, that's it. It's over forever. Never getting it. Why am I not eligible to be Emperor?
Because
You have a female ruler.
That's Orthodox.
God damn it.
Do you have a female ruler as well?
No, he's...
Yeah, it's Orthodox.
So the only way, like, if they do the Truce of Westphalia, then Orthodox can be emperor. But it has to be the Truce. So
What Sid's hearing is, so there is a chance.
well, you have to fight the war, and then it has to end in a white peace. Anybody can get it.
You're telling me there can be a Russian HRE? That's not a terrifying prospect.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to assume all of the liabilities of being the HRE, then who would stop you?
Well, no one really could. One HRE under God.
Probably nothing I'd want less than being HRE. I mean, that's just terrible. Who'd want to be the Holy Roman Emperor? Anyway.
This is not a misdirect.
One never knows with Sid.
I mean, it was clearly a mis. I should probably be collecting in White Sea.
Hey, Sid. I'd like it if you could give me Venice one of these days.
Okay.
Now you're gonna get right on that.
Yep. I mean, it shouldn't really make a difference to you, because I'm not collecting there. All I'm
Give
doing
it to me or I'll kill you.
after I've given you 600 gold.
This is also why I
Just
did
being
not give
silly.
him money.
No. Listen, let me make my argument. Like the main reason to have it is the trade, right? But I'm not collecting there. I'm just siphoning trade power back into Ragusa. So therefore, it doesn't really matter because if you don't have it, no one else collecting there has it, then it's basically just removed from the trade power equation.
It makes a fair point. Top hat, rebuttal.
I think that was eat shit. What I heard.
It's the eloquence we know and love from Top Hat. Look at the ramp up of this Aragonese army. I can only get so turned on. I guess at this point you probably have more development than me.
Do I? I don't know if I do.
I don't know if you
Whatever I
actually
take is
do.
going to these little colonial guys anyway.
I was making a Russia has no development joke mostly.
Yeah, you got more development than I do. France has much more development than I do.
Well, France is an enormous, horrifying monster.
I do feel quite a bit safer that my army is larger than France's now. Feel quite a bit better
For
about the
now.
world. For now.
His force limits and manpower pool are both much higher. So what is your army composition these days, boys?
I do like full calf for the flanking bonus, and then like as much artillery as you can afford, but right now I'm doing like half artillery to infantry.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go have a quick smoke and maybe open a bottle of wine, and I'll be back shortly. My shit king. I wish my shit king was back. Okay. Right back.
Hey. Oh, I see. So, Corfu, my Orthodox province, is switching to Protestantism. Thank you, game.
What is
Say-
Protestant?
It's an island. Yeah, no, it was Orthodox, but it just
Converted by some type of converted.
event. It's not a problem. It didn't get the what you call it, the one that makes it unconvertible.
Давай.
Suka.
Сука. Сука. I'm slowly converting these goddamn Mozzies. Hmm.
Mexico is just a hilarious land of 20% unrest, 30% unrest everywhere. They went bankrupt trying to colonize things.
Is this your colonial
No
nation?
one is indigenous. Well, yeah, it is.
Oh,
Oh, he's
that's
actually
funny.
trying to culture convert a few things in the Yucatan now. Bless him.
What building should I be prioritizing, by the way? Just trade power?
Markets. I like markets a lot.
Okay.
Give you the most reward for your investment. Give you the best ROIC.
I'm thinking about honestly taking loans and just like fucking getting this institution out. It's just so slow, the spread of colonialism.
No, if one like that, you should start on your own.
Well, I figure printing press will
Where
start
is
on my
it?
own.
No,
Sort of.
colonialism is there.
Yeah, it's there. Like printing press will start on my own, but I figure I should probably get colonialism so I can start printing press. You feel me? That's kind of the overall thinking. Take some loans, adopt colonialism, and then start printing press on my own. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yes, I believe in this plan. I think this is a good plan. Where's your capital, Byzantium?
It's Constantinople.
I got a weird thing. It said like, it gave me a weird name for Constantinople.
Hmm. I'm only doing this, by the way, because Moldavia declared war on them.
No worries. Take some money. And if you want to grab, I don't know, pieces of Poland, that's fine.
That's not really a point to.
Okay.
Oh, the capital of Lithuania is Kiev now, I guess.
Good for them.
Oh, okay. Good, yeah, good for them.
I believe it's called Cueva Sid.
Yeah, whatever.
No, adopting that institution has done a number on my ability to pick rivals. Okay. I appear to have leaped ahead into the future with that. I'll let you finish this up, and then I'll go into Lithuania. I don't think my girlfriend would ever forgive me for this.
Who the fuck's this bitch Lithuania, and why are you hanging out with her so much?
Oh no, she's from Lithuania, modern Lithuania.
Oh.
So I think her nationalism would object.
Yeah, they are very nationalist, these Europeans.
They really are. Interestingly, so are the British, though.
Speaks volumes.
The things you have in common with the Eastern Europeans.
Well, you know, the English royal family in the time of like William the Conqueror, they actually they went off to the Kievan Rus, you know, when they went into exile. And the first Romanov Tsar was actually like a great descendant of the last known sort of Anglo-Saxon English princess who was living in Russia.
How is Prince Express spreading through all of your territory already, Aragon?
Because they're Protestant.
Is there a fast way to see my edicts?
Yeah. Go to political map mode, and at the bottom you can see map mode with the gavel, state edicts.
Perfect, thank you. Just want to make sure I wasn't spending a bunch of money on edicts I didn't need. Oh, man. In order to fully control the White Sea, I have to make the borders super ugly. Don't know how I feel about that.
I don't get that caught myself. Some people collect there, but technically
Yeah, well,
England can just stick their dick fleet in there and take all your trade value out.
I mean, they can do the same thing in Novgorod, though. I guess there's more land trade value to leverage out of Novgorod, which is fair. Actually, a fair bit of development in this province. They're allied with Karaman and Iraq. Iraq? Okay, I think I can handle that. So I guess I have to go deal with Lithuania before I can do that.
You could go Protestant top hat and then win the 30 Years' War and be Protestant emperor.
That might be a way to do it.
He's got 3 votes now, though. Actually, it is a pain with PUs, though, to convert as Austria, because they would stay Catholic.
Sid, you know I have a claim on Yidazan, right? What is the border you're
Where is
envisioning here? It's part of Moldova.
That's Moldova autonomously doing that.
Oh, okay. So worst case, I'm going to clean up the borders. I could beat up.
Yeah,
It's a permanent claim.
Yes, that's fine. Yeah, go ahead and take those.
Cool. Alright, so I guess it's this next war with Lithuania.
I guess the colonial nations are good because they use their monarch points instead of you.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, there's definitely some advantages to them. Oh god, AI armies, are they... Today we ask our friends, AI armies, are they the most annoying thing ever, or just somewhat annoying?
Oh, France is supporting Bohemia top hat. Top hat?
Yeah,
Supporting Bohemia, the French.
I'm not surprised.
What's his army like?
Do you want an alliance, Aragon?
Do you want to fuck him up? The French.
I mean, I imagine they're going to come for me anyway because we're rivals.
Yeah, your army's pretty weak. Wow, he's got 82 force limit. Holy shit. Holy Christ. He hasn't built up to it though. See, his army is better than mine, though, and he has more combat modifiers. He's got, like, the morale bonus.
I'm
and the
building.
lines.
I'm building another 16,000 troops.
Let me see. So he would bring in HRE. So that's the Dutch of the HRE. The other guys I'm not really that worried about. Luca, I'd bring in like another 8k. Brazil. Yeah, Holland's got looks like 25. I see 25 sitting in Calais. It's quite a good number. I can bring in Switzerland and Burgundy, apparently. They want to fight the French.
This lag, dude. Lag plus fighting in Russia is really something out of nightmares. So it's like I have to wait a day or two to order a movement. Plus then the AI is constantly trying to dodge me and like give me the runaround. And then every movement takes, you know, half a year to do.
Looks like some Indians took like Buenos Aires off the English. Like all of central Argentina.
Whenever you say that, I think you mean like India Indians, and I'm like, wait, what? India Indians? Okay.
That'd be a cool story. I wish that were true.
Sweet. I just made Riga an Orthodox vassal of mine. So boyars, you want to give high manpower provinces.
The nobility, yeah.
Yeah.
But I just have to stop a second to translate that. I'm like, boyar. What the hell is that?
Who the fuck the boyar? Okay, do I have high manpower provinces? Okay, I'll give these to the boyars. Oh, the boyars already on that one. And that one. It's a high trade province too, though. So Russia's a little wonky in the sense of like, maybe I'm just gonna build up a high trade power province. Manpower. It's a shame I'm gonna have to destroy the Livonian Order at some point. They've been good allies. Are you looking to vassalize Moldavia eventually?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's like if you cut it down to 3 provinces,
Yeah.
then that's even better because I'll be able to diplo vassalize them earlier.
Sounds good. I'm slowly making my way to Manchuria. Wonderful, beat the Europeans there. To China. How's it going in Austria? Top hat. Crawled your way out of debt?
The economy's finally on track. I really don't have enough troops to properly stand up to France right now. I've only got 32,000, plus like maybe 12,000 Hungarians. And the Bohemians aren't going to help me, obviously, because they want to be independent.
Mm-hmm.
So
I've been in France's shadow the entire game, so
Manchester is
welcome to
familiar
my
with your
world.
plight.
Yeah. I've just sort of I've expanded around him, as you can kind of see.
It's funny, that experience. I had that in other games, but like where you have like if you play like one of those like, Rome Total War games or whatever, where if you play this minor in the like shadow of a big nation, you realize how you sort of essentially just expand yourself along their borders. Like you exist in the shadow of that other country, which is sort of a funny experience when you have a really, really massive nation like that.
hey, Sid,
Hey, babe.
could I have 200 ducats?
You threatened to attack me for Venice earlier. And you haven't.
See,
You
you
haven't.
annexed it too.
You haven't fulfilled the conditions of the previous gift.
All right. I'm just gonna go and build my spy network in your country, Sid. Don't worry about me.
Okay.
One thing I was learned from Shogul is if you have a spy network, it's supposed to make your sieges quicker. I don't really see where that modifier is, but apparently it's true.
That could also be one of those EU urban legends, though.
He showed me the modifier. I don't see it now.
Maybe they took it out.
I'm looking, but I don't see a modifier from the spy network, so I don't
I
know.
might have taken it out. I really need to do something.
Fucking cheating AI just sees through the fog of war when I'm finally coming for him. Stupid game. So it's such a fucking cheater. And they lie and say it doesn't cheat. It's so annoying.
You know, it does pretty clearly cheat.
Zaragoza. Come here. Come here.
You called?
Talking to the AI armies that see me before I am visible in real life.
Oh, my land force limit is already getting pretty ridiculous.
I don't know. Do I want to own Draguigan? I'm not sure if that's. Pretty sure that's a liability if I own that. Take the thought though. It's more not even necessarily that I own it, but that they do not own it is certainly beneficial in this case.
Where's that turning move? What the fuck? Why did some random girl with a weak claim suddenly become my heir? I don't recall signing up for that newsletter.
Oh, it's Serena Elizabeth by event, right? It's supposed to be historical Elizabeth Russia. Is that it?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
Elisaveta? The timing's about 200 years too early, though, so maybe not.
Yeah, it's true.
I think I just have some random Elisaveta. Oh, damn.
Oh, time to mobilize.
Will you just
Why?
sell it to me?
No,
Yeah, I'll buy it off you for 100 ducats.
no.
Yeah.
Maybe if you had 10,000 ducats.
Why do you have to claim Venezia?
Historical sentiment.
Exactly. Also, I've just spent loads of money improving it, and I've made Venetian a accepted culture.
Good. I mean, that's wonderful. Thank you for improving that province for me, Sid.
Let's put it like this: you have an army of 32,000, right? Which is half the size of my army. If you go and sit on Venezia, I'm going to send my fleet, cut them off, and then, depending on how big the army in Venezia is, I'll either occupy your entire country or just delete the army you have in Venezia. So don't do that.
You should just give me Venezia,
No.
or I'll tell Mac what you told me. There we go. Yeah,
Go
get you
ahead. Go ahead.
there. Mac, I got bad news.
Mm-hmm.
Sid was giving me all that money because he wants to get back at you for Crimea, and he asked me to take Wallachia. Sorry, not Wallachia. Moldavia off Poland.
Sid.
What?
Hey, what?
You don't know how to trust Top Hat now.
I know. Why did I trust him?
Hey, did you just tell the truth?
Sid. Sid. Sid, I'm whispering to you. Sid.
I know. I'm
Sid. Eat shit. You're a cunt.
Alright, so
It's funny because I acted like I was his friend for a minute.
I liked it.
Thank
Sid,
you.
I was originally going to give you a deal to hold on to those provinces, so I'd taken Circassia and everything, but I'd like you to give them back to me now because I cannot trust you to uphold your word.
Come and get them.
Okay. So, this is how we do this now.
I
don't need to.
war on them. Come on,
Do you
let's go.
understand? I don't need to come and get them. All I need to do is do what I'm going to do right now, which is I need to declare war on Kandar, and then I can just take pieces of Turkey from you. So, shall we revisit this topic, Sid? I don't need to go directly to war with you. I can fuck with you in plenty of other ways, and I have a force limit that's twice your size. So just give me my fucking provinces and respect the deals you've made.
But do you want to be chasing rebels in Turkey for the rest of the game?
Until you give me those provinces, sure. We have a fucking deal, right? Or you know what? Fine, I won't go into Turkey. I'll just go down into Persia. That's fine. You know, it's cool. I was not gonna rush this because I thought, hey, I could trust Sid to be a man of his word. This is twice you've gone back on your word.
Why is it of critical importance that you
Why
have
is it of critical importance that
Theodosia?
you don't respect your fucking word? You give me those words, you give me those back, okay, and we're good. Or I go into Persia. These are your two options. This is not a negotiation. You decide. I don't give a shit.
I'm gonna need compensation because I built a regimental.
That was your stupid fucking idea because we had a deal from the beginning, so I don't know why you're putting shit in
what
it.
what I'm saying is you're getting these buildings, right?
How much do you want for the stupid buildings that you made when you shouldn't have made them because you should have known better because I was going to get the fucking provinces one way or the other?
Okay, so a castle is 195 ducats.
I'm
built a
deleting the castle, so I'm not paying for that, so that's
okay,
fine.
but you're getting a marketplace and a regimental camp in Theodosia and a regimental camp in Theodora.
Alright, so I'll give you 150 ducats.
So that's
I'm not paying full price. You made a stupid decision. You're not getting full compensation for it. All right?
Okay, but you're respecting the
I
agreement.
will continue to respect the agreement despite the fact that you have now subverted it twice. This is your last chance, though. I will continue to respect the agreement this final time, but if you fuck with me again, it's done. You understand?
I understand. There's no need to swear at me, Mac.
No, there's no reason to be disrespectful. This is a very clear negotiation we have, and I want you to respect it. All right?
I mean,
This is no way to do business. You know this is no way to do business. Right? You know that. You don't do business by making a deal and then going to someone else. All right? So, we're good? Agreement?
Of course, as long as you continue to respect the agreement, considering Persia and.
I have at no point disregarded this agreement. It has been you twice. So you can continue to trust me to respect that agreement.
When was it me twice?
Once in going over the Abkhazia line, and then the second time when agreeing to it, but then never intending to give it back and making a deal with Top Hat. That's twice now.
I didn't make a deal with Top Hat.
You gave me a shit ton of money to try and take Moldavia.
I gave Top Hat some money, and I said, Top Hat, go and do this. Right, there was no reciprocal, like I wasn't getting something back from him. I was just paying him money to do something.
So you invested into these provinces with the expectation of returning them?
Oh, well, I've got to be honest. I did build the marketplace for the thing, but when I built the regimental camps, I was just building them everywhere.
Okay. Okay. So that's fine. Once I finish with taking Honkala, we can make the deal. I'll send you money compensation. I'll give you 175. How's that?
Okay.
I'll up the offer.
There we go. That's nice.
I don't know. I think you should go to war, Sid.
I mean, we can go to war, but what that means is he and I both go into a huge amount of debt, and I have higher force limits, and I think equal tech, so it's not super profitable
I'm okay with
for
that
anyone.
as long as I get Venice. Okay.
See, this is the thing, Sid, is when you and I have problems, Top Hat wins.
Mm.
You gotta remember that. Is that worth it? Is that really worth it to you? Cool.
I'm still considering his betrayal, to be honest.
I didn't betray you, Sid.
Yes, you did betray me.
There, so
I'm just listening to all this, just with
100 for
great
Theodoro,
interest.
75 for Theodosia. Sound good? Or however you want to do it. I don't care. 100 for Theodosia, 75 for Theodoro.
I can't sell provinces to rivals. Just take them. Occupy them.
Do you lose prestige if I don't occupy them and demand them? Because I have claims, so I think I can just grab them.
Try it. I don't think it would be any worse.
Alright, I'll try it.
Oh, I thought you were going to try and threaten war, but never mind.
Oh shit, sorry. I didn't understand that. It's been a while. Here, worst case, we can white piece and go from there.
In the event of war with France, I'd like to actually ally with you.
I
actually have a free stop right now. But you're just too much of a liability to just have as like a general passive ally. Sorry.
Let's see. So, do you lose it? Here, I'll send you the offer. Tell me if you lose anything from this. Otherwise,
yes, I will lose prestige from it.
How much will you lose?
4.7 prestige.
Okay, I'll send another 50 ducats for that.
Okay, I also lose power projection, but I can just beat up the AI for that.
Yep. Alright, so I'll send another 50 ducats for lost power projection and prestige. So we'll do 225 total. Cool. There you go. Alright, and we're back at peace. I'm happy to be back in good terms with you, Byzantium. I'm very pleased by this turn of events.
I'm not.
I apologize for the harsh tone. I take too much shit at work to deal with that in my video games anymore. Are we good?
When I got the money, yeah.
I just sent you the money.
Is it a stressful job
Did you?
making
What?
video games?
Check your notifications. I just sent you 225 ducats. It came out of my account.
Log.
It's the first thing I did with my next diplomat.
Pause this and check. July, June. I don't even see the war in the log. We accepted peace offer.
So where is the log? How do I see a log?
It's at the bottom. The little plus.
So
It just says we accepted the peace offer from Russia. We lost the humiliate.
it shouldn't be humiliated as conquest. Oh, lost because.
Oh yes, yeah, here we go. We received a gift from Russia. I'll just trust you that it was the correct amount. I didn't even look at it. Okay.
Cool. I mean, I wouldn't shortchange you because I assumed you get a notification that said 225, so that'd be pretty stupid of me.
Yeah, no, I just didn't even remember getting the money.
Oh, good. So,
Yeah,
remain the border. All right.
I was all excited there was going to be PvP, and that wasn't caused by me. Or didn't involve me for once in one of these fucking games. These fucking diplomats had to come to an agreement. I'm very disappointed now. Is it just gonna be me fighting Sid? Like, we all know that's what's gonna happen here.
Well, the problem though is that I did come to Sid with two options. I said, we have an agreement. I'm happy to oblige by it, but you have to oblige by it too. And then we negotiated some of the semantics and it was fine. But he did have two choices, right? Which was either surrender these provinces and abide by original border agreement, or I will fuck with your game. And not in like the quick immediate I'm gonna fucking go to war with you, but in the like I will go around you and fuck with your expansion areas and your future money, which I know is important to you. So he did have choices. I feel like when you go to someone, you're like, yo, I need that. Yo, if you don't give that to me, we're gonna fight. You know that, right? All right. I've heard you negotiate.
Yo, give me that.
The art of the deal. I'm the author of that one.
Oh, the art of the Manchester deal. Yo, let me get that. Oh, I'm dealing with fucking. I will say, colonizing Siberia is some slow ass business. I also do, I think, need to build extra soldiers now. I've been trying to be cheap, but it looks like the world is becoming a dangerous place.
Come on, burgers. Stop trying to overthrow the government. What are you
burgers,
doing?
be cool. Yo, burgers, be cool.
I want to take a city from them, but I don't really have a whole lot of good options here.
Alright, I'm gonna quickly make a coffee tea and have a cigarette. We'll be back in a second. That said, you can go back to getting Top Hat.
Me and Sid are good friends.
Yeah? What was the new deal you made?
To divide your country in half.
I believe that.
Yeah, I should.
Sounds like a lot of very unprofitable work. Wait,
Well,
Mike.
Top Hat just made such a compelling agreement.
Venice
He
and
said,
all.
yo, let me get that.
That was actually the deal he put on the table. He gave you a Manchester-style deal, but he did it even less so. Because Manchester's like, yo, let me get that or I'll kill you. Top Hat's like, yo, let me get that or come on. Okay, I'll be right back.
No, Mexico. Don't go bankrupt. Don't do that.